We're getting absolutely so close to finals football here. 3 games left in the regular season. We need just one win to get into the top 6 guaranteed. Can we secure it this episode, or will we go without finals football? Welcome back everyone to the channel. My name is Airborne, and once again you are watching the Wellington Phoenix FIFA 22 career mode. As I was saying in the intro, there's only 3 games left in the regular season for us before we head into finals football. Now, we are unable to secure top 2, which means we're not going to get the bye in the first round. We're only 7 points away from 7th place, which means just one win out of our last 3 games will see us climb into the top 6 guaranteed, and then it's to fight for seeding. So in this episode we got Macarthur away from home, followed by Western Sydney Wanderers away from home, and finally Western United to round out the regular season. Now, FIFA 23 early access is only 2 days away, which means this is going to be most likely the penultimate episode of this career mode before we start a brand new game, and we have a whole bunch of new stuff to go through. So if you are excited for that, you know what to do. But without further ado, let's get into this game against Macarthur FC. Sutton gives that away horrifically there. I was aiming for someone else to get close to getting the ball. De Vere and De Silva finding Toure. Toure to swing one in. Played well to the feet of Ugarkovic. And Varchol, Ben Wayne linking up, the dynamic duo combining once again. Ben Wayne nailing home his 19th of the season. His record in this second half has just been absolutely immense for us. Damien Varchol again has been outstanding with his passing too. Ball coming right over the top. I think it's left foot finish too, past Nick. I think it's Suman in goal. It's not Philip Curto. Yeah, it's Nick Suman in goal. Bit of an odd choice there for Macarthur, putting Suman in goal over Curto, but as I said before, 19 and 23 for Ben Wayne. He's been on fire, we've been on fire. Is this the game that secures us finals football? Archhold. It's for Lewis, finds Mendes. Here's people at the back stick here. Mendes finds Bozidar Kraev, who makes it 2-0 here in the 20th minute. Beautiful run in at the back stick. Ball played out wide by Clayton Lewis, finds Ronaldo Mendes, and then Kraev. Open-ish sort of goal. Pretty much bang on in front. Suman has absolutely no chances of stopping that. We lead 2-0 here early on. I think we've secured finals football. De Vere finds Rose. Toure now. Heel to heel. Gets the ball into the box. De Vere. That's a good finish from De Vere. Scott Wooten caught lunging at the ball. Didn't really have too many options in the box there. Alessandro Toure does well to get past Lewis and Sermon, and then just the lunge from Scott Wooten there just sealed the deal for De Vere, who cuts back onto his right foot very nicely. Puts it past Ollie Sale to halve the deficit. 2-1. Finds it back to El Hassan Toure. Nicely cut in on to his foot, and he finds Lockie Rose in the middle of the box to score the equaliser. It's not ideal. We were 2-0 up inside 29 minutes, I think, 20 something minutes, and then Macarthur just put 2 on the board past us. This was a nice move here from Toure to find Lockie Rose. Sermon just had no tracking whatsoever, lets him just ghost into the box, buries that one. Making no mistake of that, it's 2-2 here. Things are getting a little bit tense. Payne and Cryer linking up very nicely down this right hand side. Tim Payne to... Oh, that was close. Tim Payne firing that across the face of the 6-yard box. Ben Wayne just couldn't get there. That would have been the go-ahead goal we needed. Still 2-2 as it stands. Toure, can he find De Vere though? He can. Sutton to close him down. Comes inside down to Silva, comes inside to Toure, and Toure fires MacArthur ahead, completing the comeback. Oh, this is not very good for us. I mean, we're not in like a bad position to sort of like fall outside the top 6, but for seeding purposes, we want to be as high in that as possible so we get home advantage. But that's just Finn Sermon again, failing to track the run through. Toure with a nice finish into the bottom right hand corner. It's 3-2 here. It's not ideal. Gonna have to do something to come back on this. Varchol finds Kryev. He's gonna cut back inside. Finds Varchol, who finds Ben Waine. What has he just done? I've tried to power that ball home, and he's side-footed it just at Nick Sermon. Oh, that is not what we wanted, but Kryev now to take the corner, looking again for the head of Ben Waine. Does not find him whatsoever. Falls down here to Lewis. Defender gets in front and blocks that. There finds Toure in the box. Oh, that was close. El Hassan Toure has been a handful for the Sermon today. He's just not been able to handle him at all. Varchol finds Barbarouses, who just come onto the pitch. Costa Barbarouses, can he equalise? You bet he can. Costa Barbarouses again. Varchol playing the faster striker through, who goes on to finish it. It's just too easy at this point for Damien Varchol. I think he's got like 13 goals and 9 assists now in just 15 games. Like, that is absolutely incredible as Costa Barbarouses nails that one home to give us an equaliser, which should see us claim finals football. Just got to see if we can hang on here now. One last attack here. No, referee blows his whistle. Cannot get one last attack. We equalise late on, courtesy of Costa Barbarouses, and take home a point with us. Ben Waine with his 19th goal of the season. Which is actually a very nice finish, given it was on his left foot with a defender on his back. But we cannot keep a hold of the ball. That is what's been troubling us all season long, and it's still not working. As I will check the table, it looks like they have not played Perth Glory. No, they have not. So currently we do not know if we've qualified for finals football, but we should know by the time this next game rolls around. It has rolled around. It looks like we have not qualified just yet. Perth picking up a victory in their last game against the Newcastle Jets, who then went on to beat Brisbane. But Perth have lost to MacArthur, which is good for us because that means just a point here sees us claiming finals football. That is going to be all we talk about before we jump into this game now against the Western Sydney Wanderers, who have been known to give us quite a bit of trouble. So this should be an interesting one coming up. Ben Waine, you've got to be kidding me. What has Ben Waine just done there? That is incredible. Oh my goodness me. Ben Waine, take a freaking bow. That's one way to get into the 20s for the season. I've just thought, you know what, they've backed off me. Why the heck not? And that is a superb goal from Ben Waine. Not even that much backlift, just absolutely nailed that. That is outstanding from Ben Waine. 1-0 we lead, and we needed that badly. Givic finds Antonis, finds Yengi in the box. No mistake this time from Cassini Yengi. It seems like we're struggling to deal with some strikers in the last few games. It's Mitch Oxborough scoring a hat-trick against us a couple of games ago against Perth, and we lost 4-1. Cassini Yengi always giving us a little bit of trouble, and it was Alpha Santure in the last game giving us some trouble as he makes sure he does not miss 2 open goals in a row and equalises for Western Sydney. Still a lot of time left in this game as we look to try and find something. Wait, Lewis, that's outstanding work. Ben Wayne finds it back to Varchol, who's... Oh, how has he missed that one? Oh, the goalkeepers in this game and the strikers are just not having the time in their lives. Swabell getting past Tim Payne. Finds the feet of Terry Antonis. And Ollie Sale can't keep that one out. We're not doing very well at all. But thankfully, it has no real result on us getting finals football. It's just not the best form we want to be heading into finals with, as that really should be saved a little bit better from Ollie Sale. Antonis with the left foot finish. It's always going away from him, but probably could have done a little bit better. So Western Sydney now lead us 2-1. Ninkovic. Finds Remy Nazarene. Antonis gets it to Ninkovic. He just goes straight through, finds Yankee. Yankee near post. Oh, it's a tale as old as time, that near post. I do not like it. It does not like me. Yet another goal conceded there, and we are now trailing 3-1 here in Western Sydney. Just cannot deal with them in and around the box, and just the narrow formation is just not helping any of our defenders out, given that they can just play straight through us with it. It's Kasina Yengi now has a double Western Sydney lead to 3-1 now. Ball through. Kasina Yengi, can he finish? No, he cannot. But he finds eventually to Terry Antonis, and they have 4 on the board. Sale's done well to initially deny the first couple of efforts from Kasina Yengi, and then unfortunately it's just fallen straight to Terry Antonis, who has an open goal to aim for. Oh dearie me, things are not going well for us. Yeah, it happened to fall off Finn Sermon's shoulder too, because he's just run right past it. And then, yeah, it's just fallen straight into Antonis' path. He's got really nothing else to do except put that back into the net, which he does. Not going well here. Done well, Ben Wayne now. Referees just... Oh, it's just one of those games, man. Referees just blown when Costa Barbaros is straight through. We fall 4-1 to the hands of the Western Sydney Wanderers. Thankfully, because of Perth's loss to MacArthur a couple of days earlier, it does mean we are qualified for finals football, which is good news for us. And we're also... we're pretty much playing Sydney FC unless Sydney loses the next game and Newcastle wins theirs. I think what we need to do is... Actually, Perth has made the 6. Unless Newcastle, who play Melbourne City, who are league leaders. So, Perth have made the 6 here. That is interesting. Very interesting at all. But it looks like it's between last day, Melbourne City, and the Melbourne Victory to see who claims top spot. Melbourne City plays 7th place, Newcastle 2nd place, Melbourne play 5th place, Sydney FC. We're pretty much guaranteed 4th or 5th. We can't drop any lower than that. Can't climb any higher either. So we'll be playing Sydney no matter what in the finals. I think for this game we're going to go with a rotated 11 because there really is no need to play 8 proper 11s. We're going to give some of the guys who haven't had any game time at all this season have a game. But other than that, I will see you guys in the next game for our last game of the regular season before finals. And he gets it into Seb Pasquale. Out here wide to Lockie Wales. Finds Wenzel Halls. Wenzel Halls gives it off to Diamante, who puts it into the back of the net. It's a very rotated side here with pretty much debuts to Henry Gray in goal, who that ball manages to get past, as well as Lewis Toomey on the right-hand side of the pitch, I think. And then Jackson Manuel off the bench, as well as I think Briley Bidwa. So there's a few debutants in this team. Diamante's making them really understand why they probably haven't as much game time as some of the other guys. as he puts Western United up 1-0. Ball through to Wenzel Halls. Henry Gray stayed standing when he should have come for the ball. Diamante gets it off Wenzel Halls, who doubles the lead. Oh, this is really not the form we want to be going into finals with. This will be, what, the 5th defeat in the last 6? Not good at all. Diamante doubles his tally for the game and West United's. Didn't expect much from this game. Still don't expect much from this game. It's really just giving some of the youngsters a chance to experience some professional football. It's Van Huddem now. Gets it to Elliott. Try and do something here. Doesn't do anything with that. And we're struggling really badly. Mirage is steaming through here. Finds Bidwar. Takes it past the defender. Bidwar to shoot. Somehow the ball just ball everywhere. Bidwar had like 3 chances to score there and just swung and missed on every single one of them. I think he's left-footed too, so that probably didn't help. Trying to take it on his right foot, but West United are going to come back at us. Ball into Wenzel Halls. Finds Diamante, who's... I thought he was offside. Apparently he's onside and he's a hat-trick now. Oh, this is not good at all. Henry Gray is having an absolute nightmare. I think I'm going to sub him off at half-time for Alex Paulson. Because Henry Gray is not having a fun starting debut at all. Neither is the rest of the team. Everyone just looks at sea, but you can't really expect them to be doing much, considering half of them haven't played for most of the season. As evident by that right there. West United are now 3 goals up. Sad to say this one will end in defeat for us. It's kind of pain looking to add to the tally. Can't. Bidwar finds ball, who's just come onto the park. Finds Van Huddem, who finds the feet of Toomey. Oh, that was nearly Toomey's chance. That was Toomey's chance. Surely he's going to be burying that. Bidwar's, for some reason, is very deep. They're just going to back off Pennington. He's going to take a pot shot. Pennington, that's a good shot. Nicholas Pennington, not Lewis Pennington, my bad. We've had 3 chances, easy good chances to get back into this game, score at least 1 or 2 goals, and we've butchered all of them, as we're going to be conceding another one here, possibly. As Paulson comes out to no avail. Seb Pasquale, I think, or is that no, that's Steve Lustica. Hits home Western's 4th of the game. Just a great pass. Elliott just had absolutely no idea that Payne was behind him. Gets beat, and then Mirages. Pretty much the same. Paulson's come out, dived again to no avail. We are 4-0 down and struggling. Wooten. It's beat. Payne plays in Diamante. Diamante's got 4. Western have 5. Oh, it is not turning out to be a good game at all. Oh my days, are we getting absolutely slapped. It's a good thing we've qualified for finals and can't finish really any lower than 5th. But I mean, the goalkeepers haven't really had much to do in terms of actually being able to save anything, because they've just been open goals pretty much. But again, just experience for some of these young players. We're 5-0 down. I don't look like coming back anytime soon. Oh, it's 6. It's 6. Oh my days, we're getting absolutely slapped. Lucky Wales adding the 6th onto the charts. Like, I've honestly at this point, I'm just like, as soon as it gets in the box, it's pretty much a goal. Like, Mirage hasn't even bothered tracking there. He's just left Wales all on his own. Paulson has no chance at stopping that one. It's 6 and it's not going well whatsoever. just have nothing in this game. Prijovic, can he add a 7th for Western United? No, he cannot. Smaragis will cut it out, and then the ref stops them before they can add any further damage. Diamante claiming the match ball after his 4 goals. Oh my word. That is insane. I think only Ben Wayne did that for us earlier in the season, but I mean, we just had no answer whatsoever in the full 90 minutes. But that was a little bit expected given that we had a fully rotated 11. It wasn't like even second 11, that's third 11. That's guys that realistically only come on when the game are sealed. But we do finish in 4th place, and Melbourne Victory look like they've claimed the Premier's plate, although I will actually have to double check this. No, Melbourne City, courtesy of a 2-1 win over Newcastle, claimed it by a goal difference, which I mean they would have had to do, but they had identical records in terms of wins, draws and losses. But we've gotten finals football alongside City, Victory, Western United, Sydney and Perth. Missing out Newcastle, Western Sydney Wanderers, Macarthur, Adelaide, Central Coast and the Brisbane Roar. So we have this game against Sydney FC, but unfortunately that's going to come in the next episode, which will be the final ever episode of this FIFA 22 series, and in terms of FIFA 22 content on this channel as well. But that's exciting because it does mean FIFA 23 is coming soon. I'm looking forward to it. I hope you guys are too. You all know what to do at the end of each video. Like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff helps me know that you guys are enjoying the content. But until next time, I will see you guys later. Peace.